Is my mic on?
No.
Okay.
No, I think I want to start this video with a freestyle, if that's okay with you. All right, you ready?
Uh-huh.
We've started a new series.
We have.
Noah, tell the people about the series. I pointed at the wrong camera. No.
We're doing something that we did first on my Twitch channel, and many people have also done outside of that.
Twitch.tv/pppoopoo.
Welcome to Tearing It Up.
What happened to the F?
It fell off.
Lord.
Me and Alex have very varying opinions on a lot of things.
Yep. So, Israel and Palestine.
Who's the real villain here? The American government?
Don't try to be smart. Do not try to, no.
Xi
Do not,
Jinping?
don't.
We're gonna tear it up. Today's topic,
Sports.
our lovely League of Legends.
Ooh.
First sport is gonna be track and field.
All right, here's the thing about track. You ran track, didn't you? Or were
I
you-
did, yeah.
Yeah? So where do you rank this?
So the point of track and field is to just do as many track and field events for your team so you can get the most points. Literally,
That
is it.
doesn't describe anything. So the point of basketball is to play basketball.
Yeah.
The only thing about track and field that I like is when it goes wrong. Like when the guy tries to do the shot put thing and like shoves it, shot put thing and chucks it into the crowd. D.
Yeah, I'll go with that. All right, next up we have, oh, this is your sport.
Oh, this is me. Yeah, this is me. We got lacrosse. Lacrosse fucking rules. I think lacrosse is cool. The problem with lacrosse is the people who play it.
You.
The sport itself, no, see.
You played lacrosse.
Yeah, but like I knew what the word no meant, so I didn't get along with those guys. The people that play lacrosse suck, but the sport is fucking cool.
The people that play lacrosse are all the my dad can sue you type.
Oh, yeah. If it's up to me, I'm putting lacrosse in A.
No.
No?
No.
Where would you put lacrosse?
B.
I'm okay with that, but we'll revisit it.
Yeah, we can revisit it because we still have, how many fucking sports did we play?
Like 600. Yeah, we got like 600 in here. This is gonna be a 2-hour episode.
Marching band. This isn't a fucking sport.
It's not a sport.
Fucking put
It's
that.
not a sport. And like by textbook definition of like what sport is, it kind of falls under sport.
Yeah, because you got to.
But I think we all know. You know what I mean?
like you
it's
are
just
competing, but like.
quick. Is marching band a sport? See? We all know. Dog shows.
I
So,
hate these.
Here's the thing about a dog show that I find really weird. Is like, I think like the part where they like run them through the jungle gym is cool.
It's super fun.
Or the part where they're just like, give it like sit and the dog sits.
Whoa!
That's fine. But when the guy puts on the rubber glove and goes around and is just like
touching the dog.
fondling dog nuts.
But like if Michael Vick was in charge of that, it'd be a way different thing. I'd be like a season pass holder.
Really? Paragoya Illusions wants to be a season pass holder for dog fights. You heard it here.
I didn't say
folks.
dog fights.
I took 200 dogs and put them in an open field. Dog shows, I think this has to be F.
That's an F.
F.
Because that's like also like that like, that's like, whoa.
We have to be gentle. This was fucking stupidly expensive. We spent $42,000 on this. Hey, taking out a second mortgage on the cardboard box. Sorry, honey, I can't afford food this week. Gotta pay the box fee.
Football.
Football! Isn't it weird that like, who's the greatest basketball player ever?
Michael Jordan?
Yeah, and he's just Mike, and he's cool, and he's like this. And who's the coolest baseball player ever? It's like Babe Ruth. He just hit a shitload of home runs and smoked cigars and fucked fat chicks. It was awesome.
He was just
Tom Brady. He's smooching a kid. Nobody cooler or more fun or more interesting could have been better at football.
I mean, he has like what, the most like Super Bowl wins, right?
Yeah, and the most boys smooched. like I feel like if you asked an ex-football player a question and they shook their head no, you'd hear like a sloshing sound. I feel like football could be improved if if there were two different leagues. There was the NFL, where they're really big on like safety. And then we have a whole second league where like you can't play unless you're on steroids. And like the helmets have like a point on them and we just really lean into it. I think football being the most popular American sport has to put it in S. Do you like football?
No.
You watching the Super Bowl this year?
For the halftime show,
S.
I'll give you A.
Yeah. Dodgeball. This is actually a really good movie.
So we're basing it off of just like the movie?
Yeah, it's not even the sport. Fuck the sport. Just is the movie good?
S.
Curling!
Curling!
So remember when curling got popular and everybody pretended it was cool?
I like this. It's funny.
I think curling's an F.
I want to put that in a D.
I can live with D. Cross.
Oh, fuck this.
I'm saying it before I hold it. Cross country. You got that? You get the, yep. And now zoom in. Zoom in nice and tight.
Why aren't you looking at Brian?
Yep, there you go. Yep. Worse than track and field, I think.
I've done it. I want to say it's not a sport. I feel like it's more just something to keep your endurance up.
It's just running.
It's just running.
It's just running.
It's just running.
It's just
Every
running.
sport does it.
F for, and it's upside down. I'm not fixing it.
That's fine.
I feel like my hair's not cooperating today. How does my hair look today?
Cornhole.
Cornhole, not a sport.
Not a sport. Just it's probably a fun leisure activity.
No, guys, you're reading it wrong. It says corned hole.
You guys want to hole some corn?
F tier.
Cornhole's fun.
It is fun,
But it's only fun for like 10 minutes if you're drunk. Like once you've played one game of cornhole, you're good for like 6 months.
do a few games, but yeah, it's fun. It's
Is it played competitive?
it is.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is.
They
It
put it on
is.
ESPN. So you know how like after the Super Bowl, they get like they dump all the Gatorade on
Yeah.
the coach? So for like cornhole, if you win the championship, it's Mountain Dew. Okay. Timeout. Box sting. And then it's a weird thirst trap of Mike Tyson. Also, Mike Tyson's gone all like, he thinks he's smart now because he like stopped smoking weed and has a podcast.
I mean-
but he's still Mike Tyson and like can't really read. The thing about boxing is like,
I've watched it more recently just because of like the whole like YouTubers go into it, and those have
and
been
they just ruined it. YouTube boxing is the worst thing to ever happen to YouTube and boxing.
They've brought a lot of people to it, but it's like everyone that's like good hasn't fought an actual boxer. But like the people that are good, like Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather,
Name a fourth.
Tyson Fury, Tommy Fury,
Name 12 more.
Canelo Alvarez.
Oh wow, he actually knows boxers. You probably know more than I do. I feel like it's maybe a C because it used to be really cool,
Yeah.
and now it's for just like YouTubers.
Competitive eating. All I think of is the hot dogging contest. I don't know what they're like.
Which is the greatest sport of all time.
4th of July, baby. Joey Chestnut
They're
undefeated.
just slurping down dogs. Here's the grossest part. It's not the speed. It's not like the velocity. The grossest part to me is how they dip the bun in water and make it all like, and then they're just like.
I could do that.
But to get to 100 hot dogs, you have to start with 10, and then you know what I mean. Like you just have to do it.
That's what they look like.
All right, folks, we're gonna take a quick break. Thank some sponsors, and hopefully, competitive eating.
Where the fuck is it going?
Shut the fuck up.
There's part of me that really wants to put this in A because there's no sport like it. It's fucking gross. It's awful. Nobody cares. But once a year, every American holds hands and watches Joey Chestnut. And this is perfect timing because next up we got baseball.
America's pastime.
Baseball. I've come around on baseball because I've gone to a couple of Cubs games, and the MLB games are just fun to hang out at.
So no one goes to watch the game. You just go to hang out.
I go to hang out and drink beer.
You know what people do? Also, like it's like the fucking high school football games. No one goes to watch you. Just go hang out.
Baseball as a sport, it's slow,
It's boring.
it's shitty,
It's so just stupid.
it doesn't require a lot of skill. You know what the argument I hate about baseball is, and I got told all the time because I played lacrosse, they were like, the hardest thing in sports to do is to hit a fastball. Yeah, sure, but like, that's only so much of the game. You know what I mean?
It's a running aspect,
Here's
a
the thing.
catching
Here's
aspect,
the
a
thing.
throwing aspect.
Here's the thing. Ready? This right here is 90% of baseball.
And then there's always that person from like the fans on the side, like, number 4, closed hand for ass, open hand for tits.
And the other thing I hate about baseball, see, I'm so passionate, I'm standing now. The other thing I hate about baseball is how the coaches dress like the players.
Yeah.
Like, isn't that weird?
It is
like
weird.
the guy standing at third base that's like a coach is dressed like he's in a Little League game. I say D.
I would say F.
It's better than marching band.
Yeah, but it's not as entertaining. F.
I'm cool with F.
Come on in, slam. And welcome to the jam. Basketball.
Welcome to the Space Jam.
Where we putting this bad boy?
Basketball's S. Basketball is one of the coolest fucking sports there is.
There's a point now where the NBA is literally just powerhouses. Like there's no competitors. Like you just know like who's gonna win. You know like who's the favorites. If you want to take this, the college versions are way more entertaining, way better
fucking go.
than the fucking NBA.
So all that tells me is you haven't watched the NBA in like 5 years.
I've watched the NBA. I watched the game like last season.
Name 3 teams.
Atlanta Hawks, LA Lakers, LA Clippers. I'll give you 4 more. Spurs, Grizzlies, Bucks.
I will die on the hill that I think college basketball is not as good as the NBA.
Yeah, they're not pros.
Because like, so if you're talking about powerhouses.
But like everyone is trying to get to the NBA. You're in the NBA, it's like, all right, what am I fucking doing now?
I hate that argument. There are guys that are playing for Wichita State who know goddamn well they're gonna be a pharmacist next year.
All right, yeah, I'll put an S.
What do we got? What do we got? I'm so fucking hungry. I had an apple today. That's all I had today. That's not enough food. I'm a growing boy. I'm so fat. Like this hurts me because I used to be an athlete and I'm sitting here be like, oh yeah, basketball. It's like I couldn't, if I tried to run a mile right now, I'd die. Yeah, here, bicycling.
F.
Put me on a bicycle
F.
right now. I'm not lasting more than
F.
5 minutes.
F. I fucking hate bikers in general. I don't care if Tour de France is the biggest thing in France. Fucking put that in the F, dude.
I think normal like racing bicycling sucks. But here's where I'll give bicycling maybe 1 or 2 tiers up. Is like the X Games stuff.
That's not this.
But it's all like encompassed.
That's
in-
BMX. I hate cyclists. I will die on that hill.
I will kill a cyclist.
I hit someone on the bike once in my car. Bowling.
Who do you think you are? I am! Bowling is for like, it's for alcoholics, divorcees.
The one thing though I will give bowling is it's impressive how they can curve it. Like I've seen people fucking speed it and they
Yeah, and
fucking.
I do the same thing with my dick. You don't hear me bragging about it.
Bowling as a sport, there is like a limit to how good you can be.
Yeah.
You can only knock down 10 pins. Like that's the end.
Or just go perfect game.
You can always like run faster. You can always jump higher. You can always make more shots. You can always hit a ball further.
That's true.
No, don't even. It's going an F, right? It's just awful. It's just.
This is.
I'm going F.
I think it's more interesting though than fucking cornhole.
You think so? If I invited you to a party and I said, hey, there's gonna be cornhole, or I invite you to a party and I say, hey, there's gonna be bowling, which would you rather go to?
I think it's more satisfying to hit bowling pins down.
Be it is.
Alrighty.
Here's a funny story about my dad. Ice hockey. Like it's one of those sports that you kind of forget about sometimes.
Yeah, no,
But then you
really.
just like, you watch a hockey game and you're like, this fucking rules. This is flirting with an S, I think.
It's flirting with an
But I
S.
don't think it's better than football.
I would watch ice hockey over football. One, this is shorter than a football game.
Sure.
And this has more action. Like they don't stop every play. Like there's someone gets knocked over, they keep going.
But then the argument for hockey too is like, it's a lot of running, it's a lot of movement for a game that
It's
ends like
also
1-0.
more skilled than football.
No, it is not.
You got to know how to ice skate backwards, forwards, stop, pass, make sure
All
you're
you've
on.
described is ice skating.
Yeah, it's
That's just the different directions you can go.
You gotta know
those are the 3 dimensions.
you got to know how to fucking ice skate. Football, you can just stand on grass. You don't have to worry about your body moving from the fucking field. You're just standing still. You are always doing. I actually don't know what you're talking about.
Let's see if I can throw it onto the board. Huh. No, go ahead. Yeah, pick another one. No, you're good. Yeah, go ahead.
No, you can.
No, go ahead.
You just pick
No, it's
ice
fine.
hockey.
It's your show.
No, it's
No,
our
cool.
show.
No, it's your show. Go ahead.
you can
No, it's your
pick
channel. Go ahead.
You can pick
No, it's
one.
good. It's your house.
You can
No,
pick
cool. It's just fucking. Go ahead.
You
No, it's fine. Kickball.
Let's just go with dodgeball.
Yeah, it's like the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, rapid fire. Next to dodgeball. Where's dodgeball? Oh, dodgeball's an S.
Wait a minute. Wait a
This
minute.
changes things.
Hold the fort.
Kickball's not an S.
No, it's probably a C.
C.
Cause like it's only fun when someone gets hit. MMA fighting,
Better than boxing.
way better.
Hornier than boxing.
Yeah,
More erotic than boxing.
and more brutal. The shit they do.
Like sexually, you mean?
No, just like overall fights.
I like to do the pay-per-views for the women's fights and then just take myself to town. I find women with not enough teeth very attractive.
I put this in A.
I'd also put this in A.
You like women with little to no teeth, Alex? Well, boy, NASCAR might be your thing.
NASCAR. Why was that Boston? I was trying to do Southern. That came out as Peter Griffin.
NASCAR.
Remember how I said baseball is just like 90% standing? As essentially, it's the car version of that. Yeah, I'd put it in F. It fucking sucks.
It does. No one talks about unless they
Because
crash.
at least like the other stuff that we have in D is like you can kind of do it yourself. It's approachable yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You already have to be like pretty wealthy to get into NASCAR.
It doesn't look like it from the outside.
Oh no, the fans are the complete opposite.
Oh, okay.
But like to become a NASCAR driver, you got to be able to like fund that hobby. Speaking of which, pickleball. Pickleball fucking blows. I'm not even gonna entertain this.
What is the craze? It just like came out of nowhere. The
It's
craze
just
for this
white
just
people-
happened.
It's just white people shit. White
It's
people
tennis.
suck.
It's fucking tennis.
But it's tennis for old shitty white people. It
That's what tennis
sucks.
is. It's literally tennis just
I'm not
rebranded.
even gonna entertain this. We're just gonna move right on.
Oh, you got this one.
So I realized the mistake I made. So when Brian asked me, he said like, I don't know what to put as an image for the Special Olympics because he didn't want to be insensitive. And I said, oh no, you gotta do like, what I forgot was that the Special Olympics and the Paralympics are two different things. So for Special Olympics, we got the Special Olympics and the Paralympics fucking rock.
They do.
They're so fucking cool.
They're probably cooler than the Olympics.
I think
like
I would agree because I think the Paralympics is just like the greatest like symbol of like humans overcoming adversity.
Yeah.
And then the Special Olympics is like community.
Yeah.
And like the Special Olympics is so cool because those kids are so fucking happy.
They are.
Like I saw a clip of like a basketball team yesterday and they just like the kid just made a layup and they all just went nuts. Like they won the Super Bowl. Like they're just so happy. Bang.
Oh. Well, now we're
All
talking
right, now time to get back to being shitheads.
softball.
Listen, here's the argument I'll make. If baseball is F, it's just woman baseball.
Done. Word? Oh, come on, man.
Sorry, I got COVID still. Tennis!
We already talked
We
about
already
this.
don't like
pickleball.
We
Where's
already like
pickleball?
Pickleball's F.
Should it be higher though? Because there are notable people in tennis.
And I think this is like also like significantly more difficult as a sport.
Oh yeah.
D?
I can go D.
D.
D. Strongman?
Ooh, strongman competitions. Yeah, it's when a bunch of fucking meatheads pick up rocks.
Wasn't there a guy from Game of Thrones who competed?
Yeah.
And he fucking threw like some huge ass shit over
It was a rock. It's big fucking fat strong guys that turn red picking up boulders. It is the greatest thing ever.
Have you ever seen like a lifting contest?
Yes, they're fucking
They're
awesome.
nuts.
They're so
They're
funny.
fucking sick.
You see that guy shit himself?
I think it's A, just purely on like what they have to do to get to that point.
How about B?
Okay.
I think it's a B. What the fuck is this? Who's that? What the fuck is this?
Who did Segway
Time out.
Polo?
What the fuck is this?
That's
what
my- that was my addition.
what are we, this is a thing?
Yeah.
This is this part of the Special Olympics?
I would say more hockey and horse polo mixed type of thing.
Nope. You're wrong.
No. There's a soccer ball that's small. How do you ref this thing? What do you have to ref? Just,
Well, he's on a Segway.
this is literally just like this is just electronic equestrian. Billionaires have too much fucking time on their hands.
This
and they're
has to be F.
That's
This
an
has to be F.
That's
right?
a fucking F.
Way to fucking go, Brian. Way to go.
Way to contribute to the
go.
group.
I hate you. Last but not least. Oh my God! Cringe!
Soccer! S. Fuck you and your opinion. It's fucking S.
Remember how I said baseball is 90% standing around? Soccer is 99% running and doing nothing.
It's more than standing. It's more than
nothing. Remember how you said like, oh, cross country is just running. It fucking sucks.
There's
That's all
more to
soccer
this.
is. No, it's not.
Yes, there is.
It's just running. They run up and down. They can't even kick the ball correctly to one another.
This is the most watched sport in the world. This is the most watched
Because
man. This is the most watched man in the world. LeBron
Because
James,
most-
Tom Brady,
because
all
most-
these goats of the other sports come to watch this man play in
because
Miami.
no other country has anything else to fucking do.
Every country plays this.
We have-
Every
we-
fucking country plays this.
Because there's nothing else.
You know how impressive it is to be the
There's nothing
best
else.
person in the world where every country plays it. Only here do we have fucking football. So we're
Because
the best in
other
the world
co-
because no other country plays it. Every country in the fucking world. Fuck you.
Lithuania has 2 channels. One of them is soccer.
That means they have their own team.
You know how
they
like,
have their own
You
team.
know how like Jeopardy is the most watched show in America and it's because what old people fall asleep to? Soccer is the most popular sport in the world because it's the only thing on in 90% of the world.
And anyone can play it.
As
It's
soon
just
as-
like basketball.
as
You
soo-
can
as-
walk onto grass and just play it.
No,
yes, you can.
You need a hoop.
So you're saying that you are against inclusivity for anyone to be able to do it?
Put this Paralympics in S.
Yeah,
What I'm saying about soccer, you're saying it's the most popular sport in the world.
it is.
As soon as basketball hit like Eastern Europe, most popular sport in that part of the world. As soon as it reached China, most popular sport in that part of the world. It is so simple and stupid and dumb.
Why is it so popular then? Yeah,
What's the most popular sport in Canada?
probably hockey.
Because it's all they got. Soccer is like the 17th most popular sport in America because we have other shit. We have the option of football, basketball, baseball, soccer, hockey, and we pick everything but soccer.
I'm picking this in S.
What, just off the top of your head, what is the most exciting soccer match you've ever watched?
Oh man, the 2022 World Cup final.
And the score was like 1-0?
No, it was 3-3 and went to PKs and Argentina won.
Whoa, 3!
Fucking was it?
Soccer ends 1-0 and there's 3 total shots taken. They don't
Yeah.
try.
No, I mean they have to try like in the leagues because they can get relegated. Like the
Yeah,
thing
let's go to there too.
The thing
How
is-
many there's the NBA, there's the NHL, there's the NFL. There's 900 goddamn soccer leagues. Nobody can keep track. This league counts towards this league.
Because-
then there's the World Cup, then there's the Olympics, then there's the pee-pee poo-poo dick contest. I'm spitting everywhere. I hate soccer.
No, you don't.
I've given soccer so many goddamn tries.
When your team is good, it's fun to watch it.
I don't have a team! It sucks!
You have a team in Chicago.
Yeah, the Chicago monkey fuckers.
You guys had Bastian Schweinsteiger was like one of the greatest German like
Who?
Bastian Schweinsteiger, one of the greatest
What are you
German.
saying? What are you saying?
He's a player who played in the big leagues and came here to play in America.
What is the big leagues?
Bundesliga.
Bundesliga, these nuts. As an American, as somebody who has played and watched and enjoyed many a sport, if we're talking about baseball being boring, I would argue that soccer is at least as, if not more boring than baseball. C.
S.
There's 2 C's already in soccer. It just makes sense.
There's an S in soccer. It starts with it.
Fuck, he got me there. Fuck!
The thing with soccer too is they all have a reason to play and the ties matter in here and there. Every league, basketball, football, baseball, there's no league they get demoted to if they lose. If the team loses and is at the bottom, okay, we'll play again next year in the same league. If you're,
It happens once every 6 years.
It happens a lot
And then
more.
they don't even go in.
it happens a lot more
They
in
don't
cricket, and
even
they do go.
score.
The
He's
skill,
arguing that soccer is a more.
the skill level in soccer is higher than any other fucking
I
sport.
don't know how you possibly draw that conclusion.
You could be the worst player and have the best goalie. S.
B.
Fuck you.
Split the difference, call it A.
No way you went from A to B.
Yeah, because you pissed me off.
I'm going S.
I'm not going S. So what the fuck are we doing here? Hi, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Joe, we're doing our tier list series. You got to break a tie for us. You got to break a tie for us.
Soccer.
On a tier list, where do you rank soccer?
I gotta be honest with you, soccer is pretty low on my list. I would put it at like a C.
Thanks, Joe. Love you, buddy. Yeah, I'll take that from you. I'll put that there. And put that there. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. This has been the first episode of Tearing It Up. My name is Elex. His name is Noah. Make sure you like, subscribe, rate, fuck, shit, piss. I felt good. Woo! That was a good episode.